Alrighty then, today's review is set number 76190. It is the Iron Man Monger Mayhem. It's part of the Infinity Saga. It has 479 pieces, and its recommended age is age 9. We paid $33.97 US on Amazon for this, which is a really great deal for a 479 piece set, at least in my opinion. Alright, let's see what we got here. So, it came with an instruction book, sticker sheet that had 15 stickers on it, 3 bags, which I folded up. I fold these up to save space and recycling, and also it prevents from any pieces being left behind. When you fold them up, it's really hard to miss a brick or even like a single stud without it sticking out. So that's the other reason I do this. No bricks getting thrown away. Came with the bag of special effects, light blue. And these are the remaining parts after the build. Iron Man came with a spare hairpiece for when his helmet's off. This little decorated tile is a great spare part to have. And then we got a single blue translucent stud, the hole in the metal for the special effects. An additional handle for the minifigs for the special effects. And then we got all these extra little pieces here which are naturally included. This mech came with 2 different types of stud shooters on it. We got the revolving type here, and then we got over on this side here, we got it's kind of like a plunger style, and it shoots the 1x1 flat discs. And in addition, one of the little builds that it came with was this little cool ammo box to store your spare ammo. This is the first time I think I've seen anything like this, but it has 3 spare translucent discs for the plunger shooter, and 6 spare studs for the rotary stud shooter. The minifigures it came with were Obadiah Stane, I'll show better in a minute, Pepper Potts, and Iron Man. And he looks pretty similar to his, I'll do close-ups in a second, but he looks pretty similar to the first Iron Man that they put out with Legos, with the round thing in his chest and all that stuff. They did bring, the helmet does lift. Actually, I'll take it. Oh man. Let's actually just do this for a second here so I can show you what we got set up here. So we got a little scenario with Iron Man blasting out of the Ironmonger's hand. It shows also how the Ironmonger can use the special effects to shoot out of his hands. And the chest plate glows in the dark, which is pretty cool. And their glow-in-the-dark pieces are really superior to the ones back in the day. They actually stay lit for quite a while. So it's pretty cool. You could, if you remember in the movie, because this is from Iron Man 1, the first thing Pepper Potts sees when he comes alive is, or when he powers up, is that his power piece in his chest. So. Alright, let's get this set up here. Alright, so we can see almost all of it. Alright. There's Iron Man with his special effects. It does have the lifting mask, which means on the other side, yep, should be all blue. So maybe one day they'll give us the eyes will be actually kind of like Batman's, and you'll have to look through it to see what's behind them. But I'm glad they brought back this helmet, the 2-piece compared to the 1-piece, which really looked weird and then didn't do anything. So it was kind of weird that, we'd still get the Tony Stark with the blue side on his minifigure head, but no way to open the helmet to expose that, unlike this. Alright. So this is Obadiah Stane's mech. And he goes, this just simply lifts up. Compared to the other mechs, my son said that this is a lot more stable. As far as the opening mechanism to put the minifigure in, I'll show how that's true compared to the other ones. And we just put Obadiah Stane in here, like so. And we're good to go. Now, there's a tremendous amount of detail to this set, and I think that adds to its value tremendously. For example, we've got like working pneumatics in the back. We move the arms, they move around, and this piston can actually go in and out. And then it's got, I mean, this doesn't actually work like this one up here, but it's still great detail, and it looks very similar to the movie. So, this is a really cool mech. I like this. And for any Iron Man collector, this is, especially with the Legos and the mechs and stuff, this has got to be an essential, because I mean, this is where it all started. His first real challenging battle was facing off against Obadiah Stane. And then we got Pepper Potts here in her business outfit. Like I said, we got this cool little ammo box that came in addition to store all the pieces. Alright, lots of posability with this. I like the fingers, and I like the fact that it has so many different ways to use the special effects. I mean, you could put them on Obadiah Stane, you could put them on Iron Man. There's all kinds of different ways you can configure it. And you can make it look like he's getting blasted. And a bunch of different, if you do that right there. If I could get this piece off. Well, I'll say that you can add the special effects to a bunch of different places, which I think adds value. I mean, these special effects are really cool, and they come in, there's a lot of different colors. I'm looking forward to seeing if they make some more colors, but I mean, translucent blue is perfect for Iron Man, so we're good there. And so my 9-year-old built this. He said he really enjoyed the build. I think he took like a break or two. Not because he needed the break, but just he had some other things to do. But it took him, he said, a total of 2 hours. So, not that I don't really pay attention to the recommended age. I mean, because my 5-year-old builds Mario sets all the time, and those have a lot of Technic pieces in it. Those are like 7+, and I have no doubt that my 12-year-old could build some of the 18+ sets. Iron Man's got back printing. And he's really detailed. You can always take his helmet off, twist his head around. And there he is with his hair. Alright, so let's see here. We'll compare him to some other, the Iron Man mech series. We'll start with the number one, would be the first Iron Man Hulkbuster mech they ever made. And that's this one right here. So it's pretty small compared to the Iron Monger. It opens differently. I mean, this lifts up and then all the chest comes apart to put your Iron Man in. I like this one a lot, probably because it's the first one. It's got some rockets on the back and stuff. It just looks good. Alright, but we're not, this is I mean, if you get the chance to get it, I would get it. I highly doubt you're going to find this one at a reasonable price anymore. And then we got the second Hulkbuster armor from the Infinity series. This is the one that Bruce Banner had in the Infinity Wars. It opens differently too. This, which is different. Not quite as big as the Ironmonger. This one actually has got like, if you turn the back, it smashes things. And then the third one would be this one here, which is the closest to, out of the three, closest to being the same size as the Ironmonger. And this came from, I think this one's from the animated cartoon. It came with some AIM figures. And it is just top, hey, there's Steve. Just top lifting. No forward panels opening or anything. Let's see what else we got. Got War Machine. So he's bigger than War Machine. We got What If Tony was Superior, and it's definitely smaller. Which definitely means the Captain Carter one's going to be smaller. So this is the Captain Carter Hydra Buster, or Smasher, Hydra Smasher. From the What If series. And then the final Iron Man mech from Iron Man Legos is Justin Hammer's little mech here. I'm not counting like the $10 mechs because those are different. They're even built differently. And this Justin Hammer mech is really cool. My kids like this one a lot. It's got a couple of different little features. But alright, back to the Ironmonger. So Ironmonger reigns supreme. The only one I don't have at this point in time is the Ultron edition. I think it's like $200. And even if I did have that one, I probably wouldn't unbox it because it's not meant for play. And until I have more space for displaying stuff, I wouldn't want to display something that size. So, and then, oh, we got another Marvel mech to compare it to. Venom is actually comparable size, so we got a good face-off there. Unless they join teams. But Venom's, well, he's kind of a anti-hero in a way. So the price point, $33.97, is a really good price for the set. I mean, it's not almost, what is it, almost 500 pieces? Yeah, 479 pieces for $33.97. That's a really good deal, and it's a really great mech, and it comes with all these extra cool stuff. I mean, it's got the, you get the special effects. It's from the first Iron Man, so you have a chance to go back to that. I mean, they're calling it part of the Infinity Saga. So hopefully that means we'll see some more stuff from back in the day remade and brought out from this, because I think the Iron Man, or the Infinity Saga, all the Iron Man movies, like the Age of Ultron and all that, I think are really good. So, and they did really good with this. This is really solid. Its detail is great. I mean, it's got the pneumatics and everything. Oh, it's just got a lot of mobility. The feet move a little bit. No knee movement. But I mean at the hips. I think it's just because of support. I'm not sure if using the bigger robot hinges would support that. I honestly think just one of these hinges in the legs would be enough to support the knee and give us knee movement. So maybe I'll try a rebuild with that, and then I could actually get this piston to do something. That'd be kind of neat. So got all kinds of arm movement here. Got this panel here with his like shoulder guns. Let's see here. On the side we got the Gatling gun. You just twist that and all those fire. And then over here we got the plunger weapon. If I remember correctly, it's the one that he was trying to like visually aim at Tony Stark towards the end of the movie. control panels looks pretty cool. It's different. I don't know if I've seen that one before. I did put all the stickers on this. I would say the stickers are a little bit of a... They didn't like give me a really hard time, but they definitely take a little more precision because they're in the midst of these curved pieces, so it's kind of hard to gauge where to line them up, top or bottom. If you don't do it right in the middle, then you're going to end up having like a little gap below here, but at least they're lined up that way. All the other stickers are pretty much cake. This is a sticker on top of a glowing piece, but it's a circular sticker. As long as you line it up properly, it's really easy if you use the brick separator to apply it. And then this is the printed piece. All right, this is gonna be the end of the video. And it was a review of the Iron Monger. Thank you for watching.